Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's Fandom Fights. We're here for another teams tournament match. We have the number 3 seed Necronomicon, Jay and Mark, going up against the number 11 seed Guns and Ships, Boatman and Albert. Nick is here on the desk with me. Nick, how do you feel about today's match?
I feel good. Quarterfinals time. It's very exciting. Yeah, both these teams show they're good. Necronomicon's obviously been around forever, challenged for titles, the whole shebang. We say the same thing about them because they've just been around for so long. Guns and Ships recently showing that in tournaments, they come to play. So I'm excited to see what these two teams do against each other.
Absolutely. So let's go talk to the teams right now and hear what they have to say in the promos.
That's right. In tournaments, we do come to play. I come to play cribbage, twister, hungry hippos, chess, checkers. That one game with the little cowboy where you put things on the horsey, horseshoes. That one game with the golf balls attached to the rope and you throw it and you try to hit it on the things. Come to play.
Albert, you go ahead and speak.
I have no clue what Boatman's going on about. All I know is that as a team, we tend to perform well one game, the next game we lose, and then perform well next game, the next game we lose. So hopefully we can win this one, so we win 2 in a row and establish ourselves as a dominant fandom team. That is my goal here today.
Bottom line, we're here in round 2. We gotta keep that momentum we had going. We had against Fringe. We, as a faction, we have the blueprint to beat a team like Necronomicon. We know what to do. We know how to attack. We know where to hit. And we just gotta make it happen. We gotta play well, play consistently, play smart in round 3, and we'll have a ticket to the semis. So that's about it.
My mom said I'm not allowed to hit people anymore.
Manners maketh man. Let's please play.
He forgot Uno. How do you forget Uno?
He forgot backgammon. He forgot Chinese checkers. He went through all them checkers, but couldn't remember Chinese checkers. It's fine. I guess, British Admiral Howe's got troops on the water. There are 32,000 ships in New York Harbor. I don't know what we're supposed to fucking do. Let's do what we normally do. Let's answer some questions. Let's have some fun. Let's laugh.
Yeah.
All right, Nick. A couple things. A surprisingly short and sweet promo from Necronomicon, quoting the song to which Guns and Ships is no, maybe not. It was a Hamilton something. Boatman, get the fuck out of here. And also on the other end of things, I can't help but every time somebody says, "Well, we're here in the quarterfinals" or "We're here in the semis," I always just think of when we did the 8 seed tournament last year or earlier this year, and you had to win one match to get to the semis, and Koho ran around and went, "We're here. We're in the semis. We made it. Oh, this is fun." That's all I can think about. But he's not here tonight. Scully's here, and I like him infinitely better. Nick, what did you think?
Very good. Much confusion.
Oh, yeah, he said things about games. That was weird. Okay, Let's get into the match with round number 1. Here is how it's going to work. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of fandom fights. There you go. Like I said, there's going to be 10 questions. If you get all 10 questions correct, you will be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats and 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Gentlemen, as we get into round number 1. All right, well, let's get into it. Question 1, Nick, take it away.
Your first question comes in the category of Planet of the Apes. What is the full name of the character played by Charlton Heston in 1968's Planet of the Apes?
What do you like better, 68's Planet of the Apes or 68's Planet of the Gorillas?
That's
the knockoff movie.
I like Monkeys on the Ship.
5. That was a good one. 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's start with Mr. Kamayer.
I pulled a name out my butt. It's not right. Arthur Doyle.
Let's go to Albert.
George Taylor?
Mr. Burns.
George Taylor.
And Mr. Boatman.
Candy Apple Island, what do they have? Apes, but they're not quite as big. George Taylor.
I don't know what that means, but you are correct. So, Guns and Chips leads 2-1 as we get into the next question, which is in the category of Star Trek. Which Star Trek film features a cargo container that was once aboard the SS Botany Bay? That's a fun word to say. Botany.
Botany.
Botany Bay.
I like. What other words are in here? Once.
5, 4,
Which.
2,
Good one.
1. Pens down. Let's start with Albert.
Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan.
And Jay.
The Wrath of Khan.
Boatman.
Wrath of Khan.
And Mark.
The Wrath of Khan.
The Wrath of Khan is correct. Clean sweep, 4-3. What's next?
Your third question comes in the category of YA dystopia. In Divergent, after passing their final test, the new Dauntless class gets something injected into their neck that does what to people who are not divergent?
So we've had a lot of we've made fun of a lot of the categories names before. Like you did Maku for a while.
You did, yeah.
I do the Jimmy B.
Jimmy
we never really got Ya to take off.
It happened for a little bit.
A little bit in the beginning.
Yeah, I think it was less of a takeoff. It was more of like a one and done.
4. Yeah.
At the right time.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Hands down. Let's start with Mr. Burns.
I said nothing.
Okay, and Boatman.
I said puts them to sleep.
Kamire.
Memory loss.
And Albert.
I said controls them / mind control.
Albert is correct. Mind control is the correct answer. So Guns will lead 5-3 as we get into your next category, which is Disney animation. Which of Chicken Little's friends gets taken by the aliens when the piece of the sky goes back to their ship in Chicken Little? Not to be confused with other movies in Disney animation that I don't want to say in case it comes up again later. The joke is that it didn't say in Chicken Little.
Does now.
It does now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Chicken Little.
Oh, that's me. Fish out of water.
We will go to Kamire.
I went with the cow.
We'll go to Albert.
Fish out of water.
And Jay.
You have been crowing about this movie for so fucking long, Boatman. I swear I gotta watch it again. I said Foxy Loxy.
Fish out of water is correct.
Your next question comes in the category of the Wizarding World. Who plays Draco Malfoy in the Wizarding World?
We've talked about this before, that if you could go to the Wizarding World, you would. What would be your first order of business once you got there?
Is my name Draco Malfoy?
No.
Change my name to Draco Malfoy. Open up a magical foil company and call it Malfoil.
Boo!
Down. We're gonna go to Kamire.
Jesus. Tom Felton.
Albert.
Tom Felton.
Burns.
I hope he's feeling better after he collapsed last week. Tom Felton.
Literally 30 minutes from my house.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
That is correct. Yes, the Ryder Cup right up the road from me. I have Guns and Chips leading 9-5. That can't be right.
That is what I have. Yep.
No, 9-5. Okay.
9-5.
That's good. Okay.
9 to 5.
Next question is in horror icons. Which Friday the 13th film features Jason killing his biological sister? You have a sister, right?
Yeah.
Well, only one, right?
Just the one.
Yeah, I have 3.
Whoa. That's
No brothers.
That's like 4 times as many as me.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no. 3 times. Fuck, man. 5.
The fact that you didn't catch it is
Hands down. Holy shit. Albert, let's start with you.
Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday.
We go to Jay.
I just have Jason Goes to Hell.
We will go to Mark.
I went the New Blood.
And Boatman.
I messed up and I said a New Blood. You can't give me the points and that might not even be right.
So the answer is Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday.
Okay.
I'm inclined to give Jay the point as well. Right, Nick? Or do you think we need the whole shebang?
I mean, on the box, it just says Jason Goes to Hell.
I think
You also did say Friday the 13th in the
unrelated. I think I've seen it just as Jason Goes to Hell.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of so, written a bunch of different ways.
So Albert and Jay will both be gaining the point. Guns and Ships leads 10-6.
That's what I have.
Good pull,
Okay.
Jay.
Thank you, buddy.
Your next question comes in the category of the MCU. How does Alexander Pierce die in Captain America: The Winter Soldier?
Your favorite season, go.
Wow.
Hang on, I know this.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Winter.
1.
Finally.
Incorrect. Let's go to Jay.
I just put electrocuted.
We go to Boatman.
I said explosion.
Go to Mr. Kamier.
Shot by Nick Fury.
That's right.
And Albert.
I said shot.
Shot by Nick Fury. Both acceptable. So we keep that lead for Guns and Ships as we get into the next one, which is in scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Blade 2 and The Wolverine? To be clear, those are two separate movies. There's not a movie called Blade 2 and The Wolverine.
I would watch that.
I want to make sure the competitors are on the same page there.
Now I want to see that.
It'd be a crazy movie. That is a movie Cody would be there day one.
Yes. Just like Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We are going to start with Boatman.
Marco Beltrami.
And we will go to Kamier.
Yeah, I said Henry Jackman.
And Albert.
Marco Beltrami.
And Jay.
I knew it at 1. I knew I needed to repeat. I had Raman Djawadi.
Marco Beltrami is the correct answer. So Guns and Chips hitting that. What is next, Nick?
It's a good
I
question.
believe, not to jinx things, but I believe Albert remains perfect as we continue on. But your next question, your penultimate question, comes in the category of Fandom Oscars. Name 2 of the 3 DC films nominated for Best Film Editing.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. I hear Oscars and my heart sings.
Why?
Because I love them so much.
I feel the same way when I hear Teen Choice Awards.
I'm joking. 5, 4, 3,
What?
2, 1. Pens down. I said I was joking. We are going to start with Mark.
I went with The Dark Knight and Joker.
We will go to Albert.
I said Road to Perdition and The Dark Knight.
We will go to Jay.
Batman 89 and Superman the movie.
And we will go to Boatman.
Road to Perdition and The Dark Knight.
One person is correct. It is Mark Kamier. The correct answers we would have accepted were Superman the movie, The Dark Knight, and Joker. No
Road to Perdition should have been.
probably. But we no perfect rounds. We move on to the final question of the round, which comes in the category of James Bond. After meeting Pam in Felix's office at the beginning of License to Kill, what type of location is the next place that Bond sees her? Nick, genuinely don't remember if I gave that point on my board. I have 13-8 right now.
I also have that, and I feel very bad because I said I didn't want to jinx things, and I did.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes, though.
I feel terrible.
4, 3. Scully shakes his head at you. 1.
I agree.
Hands down. We will start with Albert.
It's a bar.
Jay.
I had a cafe.
Boatman.
I said factory.
And Mark.
I said generic bar.
Bar is correct. So Albert and Mark hitting the final score out of round 1. Guns and Ships, I have at 14 to Necro's 9. Is that what you have?
That is what I have, Tim.
Okay, we're going to move into round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. We are going to bring in the wheel from wheelside.com. Both teams are going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they must keep whatever they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece, unless, of course, you want to check to multiple choice. Then it will be worth only 1 point. I believe both teams have all 3 repeats remaining. As we move into the round, the categories on the wheel today are Disney Animation, James Bond, Fandom Oscars, Planet of the Apes, DC, YA Dystopia, Middle Earth, and Star Wars. Guns and Ships, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Necronomicon?
We will allow them to go first.
Yeah, I say we defer. There's some stuff on there that we'd like to avoid.
All right. So this will be the spin for Necronomicon. Gentlemen, your first spin is away. And it lands on Spinner's Choice. Gentlemen, do you need a list of categories again?
No, Mark, what do you want to rock, bro? You want to rock DC?
Yeah, let's rock DC. Why not?
All right, we'll rock DC.
All right, a rocking of the DC. Nick, would you go ahead and give Necronomicon their questions in DC?
Gladly, Necronomicon, are you prepared for your questions in the category of DC?
Yeah.
Indeed.
All right, your first question. Which DC film features the characters Alfonso Coretti, Jimmy Brennan, and Gabriel O'Malley?
Oh, I have multiple guesses, so I'm fine with going multiple.
That's fine.
Unless you know something, Jay.
No, it's fine.
All right.
I have
multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options is A, The Losers, B, The Kitchen, C, Red 2, D, Batman Begins.
So the only one I'm thinking it's The Kitchen.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Kitchen, final answer.
That's correct for 1 point.
Okay.
Way to go. Yeah, that was. I was just like, oh.
Yeah, I was going through
my
cast
guesses
list.
weren't there.
And
Your second question.
Scully, if you could cam off, please, that'd be great.
Okay, that's right. All right, Necronomicon, your second question. Who voices Superman in Teen Titans Go to the movies?
Nick Cage.
Nick Cage, final answer.
That was correct for 2 points.
It's about time he gets to voice him or be him.
It's the only time.
I said it's about time.
Your third question. In V for Vendetta, John Hurt's character Adam Sutler holds what political title?
High Chancellor.
Yeah, it's not Supreme Chancellor, right?
No,
That's
it's High Chancellor. It's High Chancellor Adam Sutler.
Go ahead.
High Chancellor, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
Your penultimate question. At the end of The Losers help Pooch sneak into the hospital to see which family member?
It's his sister.
Go with it.
Sister, final answer.
That is incorrect. Guns and
Oh,
Ships
shit.
stands for the 2 point steal.
I'm pretty sure it's his wife, Albert.
Yeah, I think she's giving birth, I believe.
Yeah, it's his wife.
Yeah.
His wife, final answer.
That is correct for a 2 point
My
steal.
bad.
No,
I knew there was
you're
a
good.
birth. I knew it was a birth scene.
They're not from Alabama, I don't think.
That's a good point. Well, I don't know. They don't establish. They don't establish.
Necronomicon, your final question in DC. What is the real first name of Nite Owl 2 in Watchmen?
The real first name is Daniel. Daniel, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points, and I believe a tie game, Tim.
That is what I have. I have 16 all as we get into the spin for Guns and Ships.
Right.
Guns and Ships, this is your first spin. And what do you know? It lands on opponent's choice.
What else?
2 in a row.
So, Necronomicon, do you need the list of categories?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, your list of categories that you can choose from are Disney Animation, James Bond, Fandom Oscars, Planet of the Apes, YA Dystopia, Middle Earth, and Star Wars.
Well, there was that one that we were talking about.
Yeah, but I think we should go with the other one. I think we should go with Star Wars.
Okay, let's go Star Wars.
Okay, so Guns and Ships, I will be giving you your questions in the category of Star Wars. Are you ready?
Go for it.
Sure.
Your first question. The Ring of Catherine is a location that appears in what Star Wars film?
You know, Albert?
It's nothing is popping to me at the top of my head.
Okay, we can go multiple. That's fine.
Let's go multiple.
Okay, your multiple choice options are A, Rogue One, B, Solo, C, the Clone Wars movie, or D, The Last Jedi.
Anything popping out to you?
No, the thing is, those are the films that I was thinking of before the choices, so it's like not that much.
Do you want to use a repeat, or what do you think?
I'll just take a guess.
Take a guess.
The Last Jedi, final answer.
That is incorrect. Necro, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options are A, Rogue One, B, Solo, C, the Clone Wars movie, D, The Last Jedi.
I want to say it's Solo. I think the Ring of Catherine is in Solo, a Star Wars story.
Yeah, it was between that or Clone Wars, but I'm never 100% sure about the Clone Wars movie. So
Solo, a Star Wars story, final answer.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Rogue One, a Star Wars.
Oh, fuck.
All right, so we move on to the second question for Guns and Chips. Why does Han Solo give money to the bartender before leaving Mos Eisley Cantina in A New Hope?
Is it because he shot Greedo? Like, for the mess he made?
That would make sense. Yeah, I think that would make sense. Just
5, 4.
For the mess he made when he shot Greedo, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
It's a good pull.
Your third question. In Revenge of the Sith, what is the name of the Sith Lord who Palpatine says learned how to cheat death?
Darth Plagueis. Darth Plagueis the Wise. Have you heard the tragedy of Darth? Yeah. Darth Plagueis. Right? Is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah.
Darth Plagueis. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Do we want to be petty?
no.
Okay.
No.
Okay. It's Plagueis.
Yeah.
Phonetically, it's correct.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
All right. Your fourth question, Guns and Chips. How many Star Wars films does Lupita Nyong'o appear in?
Okay.
Okay. I mean, 2 for sure.
Is she in Skywalker?
That's what I'm trying to think. Shit. Maybe she's in the final fight?
5.
Let's go multiple just to be safe.
Yeah, let's go multiple.
Multiple choice, please.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, D, 4.
I think it might be 3. I think she might.
I feel like she's somewhere in Skywalker. Because
Right.
didn't she say something to Lando? I
I
feel
think so. Yeah, so let's go with 3.
3. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. She gives Chewie that fucking medal. All right.
Mhm.
That's right.
It's the worst. Okay. Your final question in the category of Star Wars Guns and Chips. Who pilots the Millennium Falcon during the attack on the second Death Star in Return of the Jedi?
That's Lando.
Yeah, Lando Calrissian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lando Calrissian. Final answer.
That is correct for
It's
2
me and Nub.
It's only half right because Nib Nub also.
The
Are you
co-pilot.
looking to challenge? I was like, I don't know if you're joking.
Nah. No. that's
So
fine.
at the end of round number 2, I have Guns and Ships in the lead with 23 to
16.
Necro 16. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, so we move on to round number 3. Here's how it's going to work. It is the betting round. We are going to say a category. The teams are then going to have to decide whether they want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question and who is going to take the question. Whoever takes the first question, the other player has to take the second one. It'll reset for questions 3 and 4, and you can work together on question 5 should we need it. Gentlemen, any questions as we get into the round?
No.
I still have both teams with all 3 repeats, Nick.
Yep.
Okay, so we move on. The first category that you guys will be able to bet points on is the wonderful world of Pixar.
I think I'll take it.
Yeah.
Go take it both.
You want me to take it?
And guys,
prefer you to
don't
take
be
it.
afraid to use those repeats. We have all 3. Don't be afraid to burn them.
You want me to take it?
I'd prefer it if you took it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm good, Tim.
All right, so Jay and Boatman. Jay will get bet starting with you.
2.
And Boatman.
2.
All right, your question in Pixar. What nickname does the tank gang give to Nemo in Finding Nemo? What was that?
That was me biting my tongue, Tim.
Oh, fair.
Thank you for calling
Have you ever
attention.
seen this movie?
Nope.
Me either. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Boatman.
Shark bait. Hoo ha ha.
Jay.
Shark bait. Ooh-ah.
I also realized I had a shark on my shirt, and that weirded me out the whole question. So that is correct for 2 points for both teams. Necronomicon going up to 18. Guns and Ships up to 25. What's the next category, Nick?
Next category is Disney live action.
Albert, how comfortable are you here? Do you want to maybe try to shoot for it and end this, or do you want to just play it safe?
I might want to play it safe. It's a broad one.
Okay, then bet 0. Then that's fine.
Albert,
Buddy, I trust you.
what's a movie that Abigail Breslin is in, but she's not in like the whole thing? She's just in like a little bit of it. I'm telling you to bet one.
Oh, sorry. I was like,
Okay.
I thought you not in yours. We're good? Sure. Let's get bets starting with Mark
Going for it. 2.
and Albert.
I'll go 1.
Okay. What's the question, Nick?
Your question is, what kind of animal was Diaval before Maleficent turned him into a human in Maleficent? We will take a general answer.
Nick, if I'm not mistaken, if Necro hits this, no matter what happens to Albert, the game is over.
You mean if Guns and Ships?
They miss.
If Necronomicon misses, I'm sorry. That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's what you said before just now.
Doesn't make sense. 3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Albert
Raven?
and Mark.
Well, you said generic, so I just went bird.
We can accept both those answers. We literally have Raven and Bird. Necronomicon hitting for 2, getting up to 20. Guns and Ships getting 1 point up to 26. It is now a 4. I don't know how to do math. What's the
26
score?
minus 20, Tim.
6
6-point game. It's a 6-point
20
game,
to
my guy.
26. Kill me. You can now reset who takes this one. Question 3 is in the category of Planet of the Apes.
Who wants to take it?
What you?
If it's old, it's me. If it's new, it's you.
Both.
That's the thing.
I know.
How do you feel?
Boat, do you want to take this one? So
Unless it's
if
burden.
Geek is up next, Albert can take it.
Here's the thing. I think
If you want me to take it, I can take it both.
You want me to take it?
You feel good?
Yeah, go ahead.
I
And you just
And bet the same as last time.
whatever
Albert.
you feel like
Bet
betting,
the same
you
as
just-
last
you just
time,
Go
man.
ahead, man.
We have what, 3 questions left, including this
Okay.
one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So. Yeah. Either way.
I'm good, Tim.
Okay. We good?
Yeah.
So Albert and Jay are taking this, correct?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Albert, we'll get bet starting with you.
I'll go one.
Okay, and Jay.
Son of a bitch stole my line.
All right. Here is the question. Which Planet of the Apes film features apes attacking an animal catcher with makeshift spears?
So,
Yeah, I'm with you.
26 minus
4, 3.
Go ahead and repeat that for me, please.
That's going to be Necronomicon's first repeat.
Yes, sir.
Which Planet of the Apes film features apes attacking an animal catcher with makeshift spears? Tense game, Nick.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jay.
God, I hope it didn't just fuck us, Mark. I'm sorry if I did. Conquest of the Planet of the Apes.
I said Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
And your winner, Guns and Ships. The correct
Good game.
answer was Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I got a final score of 19 to 27. Hey,
job, Tim.
look at that. I can do some math. This was a really great game. I thought this round one, there was a bit of a deficit, but Necronomicon getting a little bit lucky in the spins and then betting really well in round 3. It just didn't work out for them on that question. So, but they were, doing really well. It's just Guns and Chips were firing on all cylinders too. So, and that's with opponent's choice. So it's kind of nuts. So we will bring in Necronomicon first for post-match interviews. Nick, take it away.
Necronomicon, we love having you. Love having you back. We'll definitely have you back as long as you'd like to come. But with today's match, obviously round 1 didn't quite go your way, but you were able to come back from it and go pretty deep into round 3. So I would say overall you played a very good game and you lost to a very good team. How are you feeling about the match?
It's always that round 1, man. It's usually the X factor, but we've certainly played worse round 1. So there's that. And just so I can get it out of the way, Jay, that's exactly the answer I was going to put when I heard the question, because I literally could not think of the moment in Rise until after they said it.
Yep.
I was just like, oh,
As
shit,
soon
'cause
as
I was
they
thinking
said the
Conquest.
answer, I was like, nope, I get it.
Yeah.
I 100%
So
get it.
solidarity, it wouldn't have mattered, because if I had taken that question, I think I'd have gone with Conquest. So yeah, it is what it is.
in all fairness, Guns and Ships played a great game. We kind of beat ourselves. We second guessed ourselves on a couple of questions. We missed out on a steal in round 2. That really would have helped a little bit. Round 1 seems to be that really shaky ground, but we still have it in us to come through, even with us giving up a steal.
Yeah.
We still played a game. It wasn't one of our best, and this season really hasn't been like great for Necronomicon. But that's not going to stop us. As we have said before, and as we will continue to say, that which is dead may never die. We will be here. Thanks for having us in Guns and Ships. That was a great game, guys.
What are we, Twohig? You know what we are. What do I always say that we are?
Something about cockroaches.
Undead cockroaches.
We're the undead cockroaches. You get
Got it.
rid of us, we keep coming back.
Understood. Well,
Cut my head off.
Pleasure to have you. We will definitely see you next season, and we are looking forward to it. So we'll bring in, maybe I'm controlling the thing. We'll bring in our winners today. Guns and Ships. Guns and Chips, Albert. Until you said it, I hadn't realized that Guns and Chips story has kind of been win, loss, win, loss. I really hadn't realized that, and now it seems you've broken that streak. You're moving on to the semifinals of the tournament as the 11 seed. You've been the underdog the whole time. How you feeling?
I feel great. Like, that's how we play with opponent's choice. Like, again, like that was the story of last time. We got opponent's choice. We got DC. We got opponent's choice this time. We got Star Wars. Look out if we get something we're good at. Like, you know, like I'm just saying, like we're getting, you know, lesser categories in round 2, and we're doing pretty well. I'll be excited, like, for us when we get a great category for us in round 2. But like at the end of the day, I feel really good. Great sports to Mark and Jay. Those guys are fun to play. They're very knowledgeable. But I feel really good about how Albert and I have been playing the last few matches. I think we have been in sync. I think we've kind of Albert has kind of forced me into a dynamic where I kind of have to be the confident one in the team and just push Albert to be like, buddy, I know you know this answer in your head. We just got to get it out there because he has more knowledge than me. So I kind of have to be the confident one, which, like, you know, is weird for me because I'm me. But Albert, I've been super pumped just all the time having Albert on the team, but specifically last few matches has just been, I think we've been killing it.
Yeah. I mean, Albert, this is your second match in a row with, I believe, 9 points out of round 1. So you're not to, not to add more pressure that I did in round 1 when I added the pressure made you miss it. I'm still very sorry about that. But Boatman's right. You're playing great.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Hopefully I can get a perfect round one of these days. Still haven't happened yet. But yeah, I mean,
you have the one without the bonus.
That's that's the one time. But yeah, hopefully one day I get the perfect round with the bonus. And yeah, I mean, Markimeyer and Jay are great competitors, but I'm feeling really good here with Guns and Chips chances for the rest of the tournament. And having Chicken Little on the team really gives you a confidence boost, you know. So I'm super excited to see how we're gonna do in the next game.
My message for whoever we play next is prepare to hurt, but not emotionally, like I do.
Speaking of the next game, you will be moving on in the tournament. This is a tournament. You know how it works. You win, you keep playing. Your next match will be against either the number 7 seed Lights Cameron Action or the number 2 seed Wookiee Mistake. Preferences. Let's go to Scully first. Haven't heard from him. Scully, what do you think about those potential matchups?
Look, no matter who we play, if we can just bottle this version of Boatman up and spread it to like every other Phantom match he plays for the next eternity, this team will never lose. Because this is more confident than I've seen Boatman in a Phantom match in a long time. We just need to do a better job of using our repeats. Don't be afraid to use one or a couple in round 2 if need be. In terms of who we'll face, if it's LCA, it's going to be a dogfight because that is a team that cripples most other teams with how they play, with what they're strong in, and how often Cameron Redshaw can pull crazy answers out of his ass. It's insane. If it's Wookiee, we're looking for vengeance straight up because last time Albert played from a car, Bowman's internet wasn't doing all that hot. But hey, if those things don't happen this next time around, if they win, it'll be a much, much, much more competitive game.
I feel good about the next match. Whatever it may be. If it's LCA, cool. We get to play. I get to play an Iowa person and the Canadian. And if not, we play British person and Spanish person. So nationalities all around. I was now a nationality, apparently.
Great. Boatman, go name some more board games while we put you backstage and congratulate you on a very well-played match. But Tim, take us home.
Yeah, this was a great match. Necronomicon proving why they should still be talked about in this division. And Guns and Chips proving why they are one of the rising stars of the division. It wasn't long ago they were, challenging for the title, and a lot of people were, they were good, now they're proving that, they actually deserve it and deserve the praise. They're really great team. So this was a great match. Was happy to be here for it. We'll see them in round number 3 of the tournament. Looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to seeing Necro next year. So for everybody here, Necronomicon, Guns and Ships, Thomas Scully, Nick Twohig, thank you. I've been Tim. This has been Fandom Fights. We'll see you next time. Bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.